So today is a really big day. How much of importance do you think it will have for the several policy holders who will also go on to become potential shareholders? What kind of confidence does it instill in them?
Yes, I mean, so far as their shareholders, because the policyholders will have two roles. One is a policyholder, for which as a policyholders, they are entitled to all what is promised to them and how they have supported, because they are also the customers of the corporation. And as shareholders, of course, they would have an interest in terms of the way shareholders' value is also enhanced. And I think there is no contradiction. It is not this or that. The corporation will definitely do well to do a fine balancing act and will try to move forward, because it's like if you are in a bank also, you have bank as a depositor, and then you have the lenders, and then you have the shareholders of the banks, and all of their interests are actually secured. And that is the beauty of these corporations, which have different stakeholders to be, and employees is also another stakeholders, external other agents are also stakeholders, media is another stakeholder. So this is the management of stakeholders' interest which takes place in a public listed company, and surely LIC will do well to do that.
So also a lot of people think that it should have been listed a lot earlier. What makes you think, or what do you think the potential reasons are that it came by so late after 65 years?
Well, I think economic context change, the government policies change. Many a thing when in India we were, you remember that we were actually importing grains. We were at one time, we had that issue, and now the world is looking for wheat from India. So I mean, the context change. India has come a long way. Indian capital markets have come a long way. And we have matured, our incomes have grown, we are an emerging market, we are going to be, in this decade, we will be one of the, most growing large economy in this decade. So things change.
Right. So lastly, my question is, the price range per stock has been set between 902 and 950 rupees. What do you make of the pricing? Do we also expect it to go ahead and rise further over time?
No, pricing has been, the initial stage has been fair and attractive, and there's a reasonable pricing. On top of it, I think there have been discounts to particularly policyholders and retail investors and employees. So there is a downside protection as well. And, a few hours of listing and in a particular economic context and change, because the context also changes from day to day. And I don't think that should be viewed as the particular thing as an event. It's more like a process, and people should be looking at medium term, short term, medium term, and long term horizon, and look at how LIC goes forward and its performance. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, sir. Congratulations and all the very best.